Hi everyone, it's Athena and welcome back. Oh my God, we didn't even start and my printer's going off. What the heck? Wow. That's a sign. Okay. And I swear I'm not printing anything. All right. So the day is magical. Why is it magical? Well, it's always magical. All right. But today is also the full moon. Full moon in Pisces, guys. Okay? So take a look in the mirror. And what do you see? The mirror is which if you've been watching my channel long enough, you know that I talk about the mirror being the reflection of within and without. What's going on within is reflected back out into the world, into the people, places, and things that make you who you are and what you're working on. Right? So the mirror is where you find a reflection of your own self, your appearance. And the heart is where you find your reflection of your soul. All right? So make sure. Yeah, you know, that's where the old adage came from, right? The mirror has two faces, right? For sure. Why? Because you're not only looking at yourself in the 3D, you're looking at yourself from the people, places, and things that are around you, where you live, who you hang out with, your family, your friends, co-workers. That mirror, all of that, the mirror has two faces. That's where it came from. It had to be, right? Think about it. All right. So, the 2nd of September, 2020, we have lots of twos going on today. Twos are all about, the answer is yes, right? You're moving toward the direction in which you are going to be balanced. Two is balance. Two is partnerships, of course. The yin and the yang, right? Two leads to three, and three is growth. So we don't look at it like that. Let's just look at where we're at in the now, which is we're focusing on the reflection. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. And the reflection that you see in others, in another, must have what? Great passion. Because passion is the driving force to creativity, to being enthusiastic, to have personal power, willpower, huge. As well as, pleasure. I mean, right? So, it's all encompassing. All right, one more shuffle. Let's go. Let's see what's happening. 2nd of September, 2020. Or around whenever you see it. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands. All right, so universe is saying protect your property, protect yourself, protect your beliefs, stand up for what you believe in, and don't back down. All of these wands, these wands are energy wanting to come in. Maybe, let's just see, but maybe there are people that want to come visit you. You're like, no, I don't think so. Why? Because right now is probably not the time to be traveling to see others unless it is something that is, essentially important, right? Not saying that you can't go on trips and weddings and holiday, but this person in this card, because we're reading the card, we're not talking about anything else but the people that are coming at you with their own, which I think sorry about that, with their own belief systems. You're standing up for for what you believe in, right? Because you've seen this one too many times, I've heard. Which we have. I mean, come on. Right? Just stand up for what you believe in. You aren't, don't back down, because that's what universe wants to see. What is it that you believe in? We have the Knight, right? Is this the Knight? Yeah. Knight of Wands. So the Knight's charging forward, right? Now, if he was charging the other way, it would be coming to you, but he's going that way, right? So he's charging forward, which is forward motion. What's next? Where am I going? Where are you going? That's probably a good question for all of us to not to answer, because there's really no answer, but where are you going in a deeper sense of the question? Okay, all right. Where are you going that you're going to feel yourself? This is the mirror. The yin and the yang, right? It's the balance. So wherever you're headed, make sure that you're balanced. And that is going to be, it is about, hold on. All right, so you see all the red, right? And the volcanic eruption in the back has already happened. So the worst is over, and that's why you're still in defense mode, right? The worst has happened. It's back there. So the worst is behind you, but you're still on guard. Well, you have to be, right? Because people like to come back, you know, and see if they can get to you, so to speak. But this guy got on, and he's armored now, right? See, he wasn't armored before, right? He put his armor on and said, I'm going to protect what I believe. He still has that wand, and he's going for it. And he's going after something, not necessarily in the sense of chasing, but in the sense of I'm going after something that I know is going to help me to grow, right? I'm going toward the light that is balanced and is all about my stability here. My life depends upon it, I just heard. So wherever this guy's going, it is the masculine and the feminine balance. So so understand when I say someone is going, that means they're looking within the yin and the yang, the feminine and the masculine. They're going to balance themselves out. And that's the energetic passion of looking at the mirror has two faces. It is. Because if you put these two like this, look at that. They both have an archway. That's masculine and that's feminine. He sees this and she sees that. Right? So both feminine and masculine are in order to balance their yin and yang, it's about standing up and believing in what, passionately, no doubt, believing in what, and standing up for what they believe in, right? Because this is what they see when they look at one another. And in between this is the passion. Do you understand? In between the masculine and the feminine is the passion, is the movement, is the growth, is the stability, right? It's survival mode. Okay, good. And the worst is over, so that's good. So now let's continue. It's really good. We have the sun here as well as here. Oh my God. It's all about passion, you guys. It's all about what are you passionate about. Universe wants to say that without it, and I'm not talking just sex, all right? I'm not, because that's not a balance. That's just physical. And that's not the reflection, or is it the reflection you want to see? That's up to you. I'm not telling you what to believe in. But the yin and the yang coming together, that is the masculine and feminine now are in agreement that in order to move forward, to find the stability and the security that is going to really lock in the future of the happiness that one seeks within is passion. If you don't have passion for the food that you cook, for the people that you love, for your lover and or spouse, for those who are near and dear to you, passion is not just about, clearly, passion is where we find that fire within us, in our sacral chakra, that says, oh my God, it's building up. It's not just sexually, it's creativity. So when you're feeling that way, let's just say and you're single, and you have that sensual feeling, emotions, overload, what is universe is telling you? It's time to put that to creative ventures. Okay? And we have the same here. Masculine, all right, if we separate it, polarization, the masculine is looking for that stability, security, and through the creativity and pleasure, passion for purpose, right? We've said that before. So is the feminine. And this must be balanced. It is. You see it. You see it, right? The cards are the same, exact same. Why? Because the mirror has two faces. It could not be any more. It's perfect. So whatever you do it with passion and love. Because passion comes from the love of within one's heart. Look at that. Mother figure. That is where you're going to find your creativity and your growth, your abundance here. This is Mother Earth telling us that we find the passion within ourselves, and this is what happens when you do. You see all of this is the sun, right? And here is Venus. So this could mean pregnancy for sure. Someone could find out they're pregnant, right? This also means whatever creative venture you're working on is going to be showing up as being really a very growing business, a growing idea, right? We have the ace. It's still in its, it's still in its early stages of manifestation, but when you work hard, this is what you get, right? Mother Earth, this is also part of us being part of her, right? Residing within the whole of Mother Earth. We are her children, right? And don't forget the circle of all the astrological planets being within and without, right? The stars are within us and without. I hope you're following me. So my point is, this is the full moon. It looks like the sun, but it's also in the night. So that's the full moon. So it's all about our passionate emotions coming up during this full moon in Pisces to show us how beautiful Mother Earth is, as well as how you can find peace within when you follow your heart, when you follow what you love to do. It is the secret of life. When you love what you do, it just grows. Also fires. It could be fires, but it looks like it's already happened. We have had fires here in Los Angeles. So I am going to say that this is about within and this was without, right? This is the external fire that you see all over the world or where have you. And then this is the internal fire within. The passion drive that we have within us that gives us the growth and stability and security, right? We're not going to discard the fact that whatever you're working on is going to bring financial abundance and security and stability to your foundation. Absolutely. And it's going to balance your life out. So whatever it is you're working on, this is a very balanced idea. It's a balanced project. It's a balanced business, or if you're enhancing and adding on to a business, all universe wants you to know is that whatever you have holding within you, that passion and drive, hold on to that and keep going, right? Hold on to that and keep going. Keep moving forward. Keep working diligently and don't let anything stop you. Your beliefs, your drive, your energy. If you have a mother on the other side, she's watching over her children to ensure that success will be had. It's a 3, and obviously the reason why the Empress is a 3 is because 3 depicts growth. We did mention the 3 in the beginning. We are at a 2 today. So within the next month, I'm feeling whatever you're working on or you're planning on doing or having, or, you know, a job or a new business or a new side gig or whatever it is, give it a month. Or you're working on it, and in a month's time, you're going to see it flourish. Oh my God, look at that. I love it. Don't be scared. You're not. That's why he's reversed. Don't allow anything but the passion of your heart to work, because you've dropped your ego. You've allowed yourself to find your heart center is Mother Earth. You're not fearful because now you're balanced. You're part of the whole. Do you understand? Whereas this would be you're on the sidelines trying to identify yourself with your name, what you do for a living, how much you make, etc., etc. That's no longer. And that is ascending to a new paradigm. That's the shift. To be able to drop and to dissolve the need for identification and understand that we are part of the whole. Wow, that could not have been any better. There's the full moon. So we are headed in new directions. We're going for it. We're not looking back. You don't see him looking back. And we're going to go and refill each one of these cups. Each one. We're going to refill each one of those cups that are going to give us emotional stability and happiness with whatever it is that we do, go, and the places that we go, the people that we interact with. Understand that is the purpose here of today's reading, is the mirror has two faces. And what you're seeing in your own reflection here, masculine and feminine, what you're seeing here depicts what is going on within you. And then ultimately we are part of the whole. And bottom of the deck, right? We've already released emotional, we may have like little remnants of, I'm not going to lie. We are going to have remnants of remembrance of the cups that spilled over, but we're headed in a new direction. See? We're no longer going to, I'm not saying you don't feel emotional about it, but not to the point where it's not going to drive you in a new direction, right? It's getting you literally, you're headed in a new direction. And the direction of you have attained this. And when you attain this, whatever has passed that was karmically closed for whatever reason, be it a job, a divorce, a loss of whatever, even the loss of what you thought you were about, now you know that love, this self-love that is balancing the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine here, is really the part of the whole. Self-love, and whatever has ended, now karmic justice has been had, and now we move on, right? And that's how we got here. Because you did your work. That's why. You found your love first as the reflection of self. And now you're balancing it out and moving on, moving forward with no hesitation. And you know, just one more card, right? Let's just, because I have to. We cut out everything that was not worthy of the new direction. And the wheel was starting to turn as soon as we started cutting people out. Seriously. And that's how you get your wish. I know I could keep going. All right. That's how you get your wish, is when you cut the people, places, and things, but you're not doing it. It just happens. These cups fell down because they were no longer serving your highest good. Understand that. And now you do. Let's take a sacred angel card, yeah? And see what the oracle card of the day is. Can't do anything without passion, so remember that. If you're starting something new or whatever it is that you're doing, please. Otherwise, it's just a job. And or a passionless marriage or marriage of yin and yang. Okay, mystery, magic, and, whoops, excitement. Hello. Look at that. Full moon blasting. This is the mystery of life. The mystery is what's next, for sure. Are you kidding? What's next? You have attained great knowledge on your journey, and you will attain more, because that is the journey. There is no destination. The journey is the exciting mystery of life. And with every ending and completion, and with all the emotions that we have had to endure, which we have, for sure. We didn't get down on our knees for no reason and pray, right? Each one of us have, at one point in time, within the last, I mean, we're talking here, we're talking about the closing out of cycles. That's what this is. An old way of thinking. It also is, because of all of that that has transpired and is changing now in our world, 3D to 5D is now where this reading is at. This loss, this time, this is what was. This is what was and will be. What was and will be. The world is the ending, and the karmic wheel turns for a new cycle. And if you've been watching me long enough, you know that this new cycle is going to impact us for the next at least 15 to 20 years. 21, 10 to 20 years. No joke. So this path you're on better have Well, it's not better have. I don't mean it like that. You know I don't. But it must have substance now, because you're a whole, you're whole. You understand. You're in 5D. You understand that you are part of the whole now, right? And the whole of the key that Mother Earth holds is Venus. That's love. The love that she has for your children. Just think of the love that you have for children, for love and compassion, right? For animals, for your nieces, nephews, whomever. It is all about we are connected. So now we have this full moon shedding, literally shedding. It's like an exfoliation. Shedding the old and we're into the new. And it is going to be enchanted. This is a 9, right? That's a 9. So the ending is here. It's not near, it's here. Okay? All right, let's get a Whispers of Love card. Of course, today's reading is long because what we've endured has been along the last 20 years, right? It's like a century's worth of what we've been going through. And it has not been easy. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So it's not just a love relationship, but it is a love relationship, even if it's business or business or, you know, working for self versus a love relationship versus love of siblings. It was in my readings for all of September being love. We are all love. And we are now realizing that we are part of the whole picture. And we're also realizing that when you extract your ego and only see love, that's where the mystery and the magic happen. So now it's an exciting time. We have 8 and 9, right? I am going to take one more. I know, I am. Just one more to balance out the yin and the yang, okay? Even though it's on the card as yin and yang. Let's just take one more. A 9. Be supportive. Okay, so listen up. We have two nines and an 8. So we are at the precipice of endings and moving into change. Make a genuine effort to show you care. So showing love to those you love and to yourself, because this is the yin and the yang. Here's the mirror, has 2 faces. And here's the knowledge that you've attained over the course of the last decade. Now it's time to move on with great passion within and without. And that what you reflect, what you see from now on is going to be your new, exciting, magical world. Divine alchemy. Holy amethyst. And it's funny, it's really weird. If you've seen my videos, I pulled out this amethyst, my amethyst, for some reason today. I had no idea why I did it, to show you my piece. This is my pride and joy here. I don't know why I did that. I just wanted to put it in a different place also for you guys to see. And she comes up, right? How about that for universal connectedness? Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. Hello. We could have pulled one card and gotten just that. But it was important for you all to see that the journey is the exciting part. Yes? Have a great day.